Alright folks, hope we're all doing well. Hope we've all had a good week. I have not. I am full of COVID. That actually wasn't a planned cough, that was a genuine cough. So I've been trying to keep myself busy with one thing or another. Working on the Patreon page, putting content on there for the folks that wish to partake of that. The buildings I've been making, and made this nice little semi-detached terrace house. That's a lovely bit of kit. All print out at home. Stick to 1mm or 2mm card. And of course, even a little chimney, look. Even a little chimney. All made from card and paper. Brilliant. And if you want to make a row of these houses, you just stick one next to the other. There's a wagon there, next to the other, next to the other. And it comes up really well. We've also got at the back there, if I can zoom in, the containers. They're also on the Patreon page. That little black bit there is where I slit with the pen. That's not part of the design. The back wall's in place now. The warehouse is. Move all this shit out of the way. It's all coming together. Back scene's in place. And I've recently got the far side back scene up now. That's just the board, not the back scene. Need to actually fit that today, if I can. And then this bit here, this gappage, I need to fill that or block it with something. So there'll be a tunnel going in there, scenic break, and this will be the entrance point to the yard there. So we'll go from that. Let's nip over here and have a look at the TMD. Okay, still not scenic work done, but we've got the jack stands in place, all painted up from Rusty Rose modelling. They look really good. We've also got the trestle stands now. So this little carriage is having some work done. Got the side stand, the access platform, shall I say. The chap working on the doors. The engine shed / loco shed. That's a straight through shed. So you can go through the back there. You can see just enough room for a narrow 2-lane setup. Or you can have it as a single lane shed, depending on what you want to use it for. Just knocked all my carriages off. Clots. Plenty of room there. Enough room for a 37 to go in there too. That's fallen on the piss. I knocked the table before, like a clumsy sod. Now the nice thing about this particular engine shed is, again, this has been shortened. The standard versions near enough twice the length of that, but you can, again, because it's modular, just print it out twice, and in theory you can make it as long as you want. Print two off, put them side by side, and then you've got yourself a 4-lane engine shed. So yeah, you're limited only by your imagination, and those kits are all going to be available on the Patreon page, which I'm hoping to launch either sometime this week or it'll be next week, depending on how I feel with this COVID stuff, because I cannot breathe properly. Although, to be fair with you, I'm not as bad as the missus. She's taken quite badly to it. I am comparatively okay. Now, I was hoping to do something with this little farmhouse / cottage that I designed and made. Put it in this space here. It's all scenic, shed there. So I need to build up the ground around it, set the fence in place. Obviously at the minute it's just sat, too many gaps and what have you. I want to do it, I just don't feel up to it. That's a problem. So there will be updates coming soon. I just need to get myself feeling a bit better and in the mood for it, really, folks. So thanks for your patience. Keep an eye out for the Patreon launching soon. Plenty of buildings on there. There's about, I think so far there is think 12 kits on there at the minute, ranging from a small security shed to a full garage to that TMD saw over there. All these buildings are on there as well, so you can do a myriad of scenes, street scenes with the terrace houses there. You can do a country scene with the cottage. Yeah. Right, folks, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all hopefully the other side of this when I feel a bit better. Cheers now.